It's a fun event.
Fun event?
It's, yeah.
And how do you identify kind of within the community?
I'm not into labels, really.
So here we have footage of people peeing in the streets. You have open nudity. How many kids did you guys see on the streets, Sav?
Even one kid in the street experiencing the vile acts of what the woke people do is way too many. Okay, now the MSNBC, a woke news channel, is comparing Biden's sickness to Trump being shot.
What? That. These two men are both elderly. Huh? Donald Trump is an elderly man who, for whatever reason, was given 9 seconds to take a iconic photo op during an active shooter situation. Weird situation. We'll figure that out one day. But his survival of that and bouncing right back and going right to his convention is being conveyed in the media world as a sign of strength. This current president of the United States is 81 years old and has COVID. Should he be fine in a couple of days? Doesn't that convey exactly the same thing? That he's strong enough, older than Trump, to have gotten something that used to really be fatal to people his age. So if he does fine out of it and comes back and is able to do rallies, isn't that exactly the same? I mean, it's not exactly the same. It's not the same incident, but it's an elderly man coming through out of an illness.
It should.
How could you compare a sickness to an assassination attempt?
Do you know that all 3 of Megan Fox's sons are trans?
Bruh.
And she's been dressing them as girls since they were like 1.
Oh, damn. What,
and
the
they're
last
all
name's
like
Coyote
trans
now?
now.
Oh my God, yeah. And they're all they were born
they're
by
all boys.
They're
yeah.
all born boys?
Yeah.
Yo, that's some fucked up shit, bro. Damn,
That
that's
makes
fucked
me
up.
feel like
That's
Megan Fox
dark.
is up in there being like, put the tutu on, bitch.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, was it free will or is she forcing them to be trans?
No, this I mean, 3
She took Transformers way too far.
Yeah.
That's the funniest shit.
I don't give a f what anybody says, they weren't born like this. This is a direct result of indoctrination, brainwashing. This is exactly what we are trying to prevent.
So
Imagine paying $10,000 for this masculinity retreat.
Newsflash, you freaks. You're not gonna learn anything about being a man by crying in a pool like a bunch of fucking freaks. Go dig some holes, pour some concrete. You'll learn a lot more, and it don't cost 10 grand. This bag was $8. For best results, make sure it's about 100 degrees out. Get your ass to work. You'll sweat all that energy right out of you. If you've been fully pussified with your soy lattes and your tofu and CNN and all that, start with just like 10 bags a day. You don't want to sprain your labia or whatever. Then once we sweat out all of the estrogen and pussification comes down to an acceptable level, then we'll get you up on the roof. We got to lay some shingles. Again, we want it to be at least 100 degrees, so it'll melt the skin right off your fucking hands. And that's good because it'll give you something else to think about other than being a little bitch. I'm willing to bet you're going to learn a hell of a lot more about being a man by mixing concrete than by crying in a swimming pool. But at the end of the day, being a man is really just doing shit you don't want to do, but you do it anyway because it has to be done. See, this man shit ain't so hard. No wonder women today are always saying they don't need no man. But if you're the kind of guy who needs a financial commitment to really, really commit like these dudes who paid 10 grand to cry, I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. You can come pour concrete. Give me 9 grand and I'll make you cry.
Okay, this man is an absolute unit, I'm not gonna lie, and he's absolutely correct. The biggest take I take out of this is do the hard work, especially if you don't wanna do it. Watch how these fine ladies reject a woke person who wouldn't serve a man wearing a MAGA hat.
I'm allowed to wear a hat. I mean, I can express myself how I want.
This is not expression. This is hate speech. This is every kind of misogyny, homophobia, racism, bigotry, Islamophobia. I can go on and on. Till you take that hat off, you will not be served.
I'm not taking it off.
Well, then you will not be served in this restaurant.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. He just said that.
You've got to be kidding me.
We should all get up and leave.
And they act quickly.
Should all get up and leave. I'm leaving. I'm out.
Come on, let's go. We're out.
He told him
he will not serve him.
He just told me.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on. I would never stay here. You're making him leave? You won't serve him?
We won't serve him while he's wearing a hat that represents those.
Represents what?
Represents.
Make America great again. That's bad?
Making America great is an expression of
nothing, but a nice, hopeful thing. I would not eat here.
Get out of here.
Following her lead, both sets of diners are so disgusted, they head for the door.
Trust me. I have never news. Make sure that this is all over. Everywhere. We're even going to call the news.
This might be a social experiment, but don't even have doubt that some woke people actually do act like this.
We're just getting a drink at the bar and they called both Azul and I ladies. After they were done drinking the drink, I went up and I was like, some people don't refer to themselves as ladies, but it's okay that you didn't know. And they kicked us out. This was the first time that I've told somebody I felt brave enough to tell somebody my identity.
You wanna tell me she got kicked out of the restaurant because her woke ideologies? To be honest, I think this should happen more often. I don't know what she's on about, she looks like a woman to me. But for all I care, she can continue crying. As long as I don't see the Adam's apple, she's a female to me.
Hey everyone, my name is Bunny. I use fun pronouns. So continuing on the video talking about the gender fey identities, here's one called gender floret. So gender floret and gender fey are pretty similar, where gender fey is gender fluid between agender identities and female. Gender floret is gender fluid amongst different agender neutroid identities with some feelings of femininity that can come in every now and then. But never fully identifying as...
She looks like Gentleman Ferb. I'm 100% doing my boy Ferb wrong here. What is she even yapping about? Hope nobody actually sees this and listens to this.
Oh yeah?
She's doing her master's degree right now.
Gotcha.
She's pretty good.
Here, I love that you're having a good interview. We're just going to interrupt for just a minute.
Yeah, please do.
We're just gonna...
Great. That's great. Hey, listen, God loves you guys, and Jesus came.
Yeah, you want to get in on
Jesus
this?
came so you can turn away.
Get in on these sounds.
So you can turn away from sin and things that will lead you to death. And Jesus will actually save you if you'll turn to him. And you won't have to pay the punishment of sins, but you can actually have eternal life.
Being inappropriate in public French kissing is one thing. Disrespecting another man's religion is another. Which, to be honest, I'm not surprised they're doing.
I'm on a mission to revolutionize the travel industry. These are the exact steps that hotels can take to be more size inclusive and accessible for travelers of all sizes. Number 1 on the list, provide sturdy, wider chairs without armrests. Number 2 on the list, ensure beds with strong support and a higher weight capacity, along with providing reinforced chairs and wider bathroom facilities. Number 3, make elevators and hallways spacious to allow for easy movement of larger individuals and those utilizing mobility devices. Number 4, install grab bars in showers and near toilets. Hotels should provide size-inclusive bathrobes.
I'm hearing from her is provide. But you provide yourself a workout. But you provide yourself a salad.
These should go up to a size 6X and beyond. And hotels should also provide bath sheets or plus-size friendly towels so that travelers of all sizes and abilities can use them comfortably. And raised toilet seats for added accessibility. Number 5, train staff to be respectful, understanding, and accommodating to travelers of all sizes. Number 6, provide pool lifts and handrails at the entry of the pool. Number 7, hotel restaurants should have roomy seating options and sturdy chairs, ensuring that everybody can dine comfortably. Number 8, offer larger beach and pool seating.
You're serious. You know what, guys? She's 100% right. Instead of just losing the weight, it'll be way easier to just tear down every hotel in the world and rebuild it back up to be more plus size friendly. You know, and after a few years and billions of dollars spent, maybe you'll fit in the hallway. Who knows?
Oh, hell no!
Woke America, this is not what a soldier should look like. What do the countries around you think about this? I mean, if anybody in the army is serving, I guess we gotta be grateful to them. But I want you to just imagine the whole army looking and acting like this. Putting on makeup for the enemy to conquer you. This ain't it.
Hello, Mr. George. How much you pay for the new guy?
$20? No, too much money.
Period poverty doesn't just affect women. What? Two-spirited, trans men, non-binary people, and genderqueer people can all have periods. And arguably, period poverty may be higher in these populations. Here's why. You ever seen a tampon dispenser or a box of free tampons in a men's bathroom?
Tell me you don't have any real problems without saying it.
What about a period aisle not labeled feminine hygiene or pink boxes all around it? Periods can be a really tough and dangerous time for people that aren't cisgender women. So if you're donating period products or putting them out in your workplace or school, make sure they're in all bathrooms. Or at least that all people have access to these products. Because blood has no gender, baby.
Blood has no gender, alright, apparently neither your brain, because there is only brainless people who believe some people don't have a gender. But on this note, thank you for reaching till the end of the video. If you support and appreciate what I do, I suggest you to like, subscribe, and comment down below for the algorithm. I appreciate the goodness of real, and I'ma see y'all on the next video.